What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Alexander here, back with some more of the Technomancer.
I'll do my best. What's her name?
Sarah. Her name is Sarah. Thank you so much, sir. I can't say how good it is for you to help a woman like me. Thank you, sir. Thank you for my baby girl and me.
Alright, yeah, this is the one I was looking for. Before we do anything else, I need... wrong buttons. Again. Black Dhalia gang. Did we need to return to our friend? 99% sure. Inform Scott of what you learned from Veronica. For a minute. Okay, we'll do that later. Okay, that's the way out. Okay, there we go. Forward. For some reason it wasn't shown on the map there, so. Alright, Scott.
Hi, Scott.
Hello, my boy. How are you? Nothing broken, I hope?
I'm sorry, Scott. You were right to worry about your friend. According to his assistant, it seems that he had problems. He was quite critical of the corporation. And you know how dangerous it's been lately.
How crazy he was. He should have just stuck to his research. How foolish to meddle with politics. He was a very good researcher, you know? He made real progress on the settlers' genetic origins. How sad. And that poor woman who must be worried, sick. Listen, I thought... Anyway, maybe you could...
What's going on?
I know that I'm asking a lot from you, but I was wondering if maybe... you could continue to investigate. You are someone important now. You know a lot of people. They can tell you if Veronica's suspicions are justified.
I can probably talk about it with my captain, or tap into some contacts in the know.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I want to be sure, you see. I think that you need to recover his latest research. I strongly believe that, besides what he said, he found something dangerous. The ASC, they're thugs. We must not allow sensitive scientific research to fall into their hands. The risks are too high.
I'll see what I can do, but I doubt that Veronica will give me Charles's documents willingly. She's very protective of her boss's work.
Alright. Sometimes we're gonna be down here a while. Okay. We're just gonna go to each corner. First, the one way over here, which I believe should be Veronica? Veronica or Anton? One of the two. Can't remember which way we went to find Veronica in the first place. And through
What are we
here.
doing, Lieutenant? It's an official
You
mission.
ain't wanted here, pal.
It isn't.
Piss off!
What are we gonna do if we
Shut
come
up.
Then we'll defend ourselves.
Ain't wanted here, pal. Piss off!
But he's the guy to come to if you want to know anything about anything going on. And I need to know something.
All right. Whatever you say, Lieutenant, I'm behind you. If anything goes down...
Go. I'm back! How's it going, Anton, my good
Mr.
old
Mancer,
pal?
the sight of your face has started to give me agita. To what do I owe the displeasure this time?
Information on the missions. Information on the disappearance
Professor
of
Charles
Seeker.
Seeker.
Let's do that one first.
I'm looking for what happened to him. What can you tell me?
The dangers of having a mind, of using it, and especially of speaking it, I'm afraid. His research and political opinions push the line, and patience of some. Funny how smart and wise don't always go hand in hand. That said, word is he boarded a train. Not so much a pleasure trip, more like a forced hiatus given the military escort and the colonel's re-education camp he was bound for. No matter the power of the mind, the power of a gun always seems to gain the upper hand in the end. don't you think?
Okay, that tells us that.
I'm looking for a prostitute named Sarah.
And you wouldn't be the only one. She was quite the popular menu item for the boys at the barracks, until she disappeared, like a puff of once lucrative smoke. You catch wind of her, you'll let me know. I'd be
Doubt
much
it.
obliged. Wish I could give you
Yeah,
a
yeah, I
bearing,
could give
but the
shit.
truth of the matter is, the doll simply disappeared, along with a potential profit I'm not happy to have seen go with her, but would pay to see returned, with or without some added bruising as a lesson in running off.
I gotta
He
go.
obviously doesn't know
Then
anymore.
go.
He obviously doesn't know us. Because that's not our way. I mean, like, we straight up defied our captain's orders for killing. It makes me think we're going to beat a prostitute that ran away from that kind of life. One.
The hell? Fucking fallow? Hell you want, huh?
To find your chief.
Mara? You want Mara? What are you? Fuck it. Ain't my fight. You'll find her there if you want to find her. Hope she gives you what you're looking for.
Alright. Well... Heck, honestly, what made them think to attack a couple armed military people?
Veronica,
dumbest
I need
thing.
a favor. I'm looking for access to the professor's compiled research documents. Might be a big help to me.
It's just not my work to share, Zachariah. If he came back, I don't think he'd be too pleased to find out I handed it away. You ever find out what happened to him?
You clicked on the professor.
From what I could gather, he was arrested and thrown into the correctional camp. Apparently his criticism of the government was more important to them than his work. Times we live in, I guess.
I don't even know what to... Such a loss. A waste. Maybe his work shouldn't be abandoned. If he's not coming back anytime soon, or at all, and you can do good with it.
Alright, there we go. Alright. Slowly kind of ticking the things off our little boxes here. Let's... down this way.
So you find my girl yet?
Popular young girl you got there. Word is the mob's looking for her too, but she slipped away. Maybe one of her regular clients could help.
Oh, well, let me think. There was one fella was deep into my Sarah, if you catch my drift. Spent all his serum, time, attention on my baby girl. John Labor, I believe. Fella from the slums. But if you're gonna find him there, you have to go at day's end. During daylight, the boy works round them military warehouses with the rovers.
Alright. We just keep running around doing what we need here. Or slowly making progress, I guess. 'Cause I do want to do all the secondary missions I can find. We're definitely not going to get them all. No way in hell that's happening. Because I don't even know where all of them are. I played through this once and hadn't touched the game since.
You, Mara?
Yeah. What's it to you, dick?
Charming. I helped the young lady escape from a warehouse where she was being tortured. She can't even remember her own name.
Wow, you're a hero. Thanks for the story.
She was one of yours.
You found Dhalia? If you found her, fuck. This would be the first damn time I'd ever owe any guy anything. You bring her here, whether she remembers herself or us or not, if it's her, she's one of us. Family. So yeah, we'll take care of her. And the assholes who fucked with her, too.
Alright.
Just glad to finally find her a home. There's a merchant in the exchange quarter. Name's Fiorello. He's been taking care of her. Send someone to get her. Tell him I sent you.
And what's your name? To tell him?
Zachariah Mancer.
A good name. One I won't forget. We don't have many friends with dicks around here, but I'd like to consider you one. Thanks for bringing our sister back home.
Bye, Mara.
No problem. I do not care. Fuck the Vori. And considering what I know, fuck Abundance. But that is something he would do, just to dig in at the Vori. Piss him off a little bit more.
Hey, you John Labor?
That depends. What's this about?
You alright? Look a little worse for wear.
Oh yeah, never better. What do you want?
A young woman worked around here. Name was Sarah.
The girl's gotten popular. A lot of people looking for her these days. What's it to you?
At the top.
So the girl had trouble and you made it worse. Hell of a guy. Why don't you tell me where she's at? I'll leave you alone and maybe you can help her find that hope again.
She just wanted a chance at life is all. So she headed to the exchange to start it. May still be there. Leave me alone now. I don't need no more trouble.
Alright. That's where you need to go. What? Oh, okay. We're already back here.
Hi, Scott.
Hello, my boy. How are you? Nothing broken, I hope?
Unfortunately, I've received confirmation of what Veronica suspected. Charles was arrested and deported to a camp as a punishment for his comments. I'm sorry, Scott. I did bring back his research, though, since you wanted it.
Thank you, Zachariah. A camp? How awful. But what is happening to our dear Abundance? We won't beat Aurora if we get rid of our scientists. Anyway, I'll take a look at these documents. No doubt our dear Charles was worried. They're coded. It's funny, it reminds me of the code we used as students, so that the professors wouldn't know about our adventures. All this is a little far away. I'm gonna have to think about it. Thank you, Zach. Thanks again.
No problem, my friend. And we got another level up. Okay, I need here. There. Launch a special attack with both mace and shield at the same time on. Okay. Oh, we have there 13 and 13. This next one, and we're currently, let's say 11. No, wrong button. Next point at 13. So yeah, we're currently at 12. I need to build up because I know how difficult this game does get, so I'm trying to get as powerful as we can. And doing also side stuff isn't an issue either.
Hey! What you doing here, huh? What do you want?
Nothing from you. I'm here for...
The gal? Great. Sorry she's ours. Maybe you can come back later after we're done with her. You can get the hell out now and never come back! Or do you need me to help you out permanently?
Please! Please! There!
Shut your fucking mouth, bitch! Fuck, your lucky damaged goods are worth less, or I'd drop a hammer on your teeth!
Yeah, I think we've got a little misunderstanding. I need to talk to the girl, and you don't really have a choice here.
Is that so?
Yeah, that's so.
Thank you! Thank you so much! I can't even tell you how much I owe you. What they would have done to me if you hadn't shown up. But I need to get out of town now, for good.
Take the girl back to her mother, let her leave.
If you really want to leave, I know a traveling merchant who may be willing to help you. He's in the exchange quarter and he owes me a favor or two. Tell him I sent you. It'll be a lot safer than trying to find an honest smuggler.
Really? Why? Thank you. Thank you. I will never forget you.
There we go. Aurelio. Alright. Seems we're actually done with stuff in the exchange. I'm not the exchange, the slums. For once. Which means we get to leave. Oh, that's funny. I said I was only 2 or 3, and like 1 or 2 more, a few episodes back. I think I'm like 3, 4 in. Spend the 4 corresponding directions. What? I actually didn't know that. Oh. That's funny. I used to be really big against VR, but they're coming out with some stuff that I think's like, ooh, that looks neat. Ooh, that looks neat. Alright. Let us do our thing. Okay, we'll talk to Fiello. Get this going, then we'll see what's what from there.
Hey there, Fiorello.
Ah, the one, the only, Technomancer.
Maybe about the client who needed it to be informed. From the young woman with amnesia.
I found out where the girl's from.
That is great, great news.
Not for her, unfortunately. Turns out she was part of a female gang trying to come together as a rival to Anton Rogue's outfit. Fight barely lasted a round, but clearly it annoyed Anton enough to have one of them kidnapped and tortured to send a message.
So what happens to her now?
Just sending her back to her friends. One of the girls will probably come get her. What's the point of trying to hold her accountable for things she doesn't even remember? And she's already suffered enough.
You surprise me, officer. Open-minded, compassionate. A rare breed in your field of work. Sad to think she will just return to the streets. But what's to be done? Here, take this, for all your trouble. I hate to risk exploiting your kindness, but if I may.
Go on.
Since our little misadventure the other day, I'm always looking over my shoulder, feeling that those mob types are breathing down my neck, fearing I'm less protected than I ought to be.
Then you want bodyguards.
In a sense. But understanding that no ordinary citizen of abundance would suffice, and that such a task for you would be an insult, I was thinking that perhaps a strong mutant might do the trick. Word goes around that one might be able to make such an acquisition from the mutant pen in the slums. If you might make the trip for me, I could compensate you for the price of both the mutant and your time.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Again, thank you.
Alright,
I need your help.
And I haven't forgotten I owe you. I'm happy to help wherever I can.
Glad to hear it. I'd like you to take this young woman with you. Her name's Sarah.
Of course. I'd be happy to. If she wants to leave, I'm sure her reasons are more than valid, so I won't pry. You can count on me.
he's such a nice guy.
Thank you.
Like, we've helped him, so he's like, okay. Most have been like, and what's in it for me, and whatnot, so... He's one of the good ones. Alright. We've got a few things to do before we report back. By a few, I mean a whole fucking lot. Okay, this leads us to... nowhere. I need to go down here. Alright. Do this. then whichever one comes next. We'll wait to go to the mutant pen because there will be a quest there if I remember correctly. For that. But I am going to end this here, so thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.